Hi guys, welcome to Insta Lively. Welcome to Nothing Eat channel. This is your host Sajay Gupta. So today I'll be unboxing Asus Zenfone Zoom. This is a newly launched device which Asus launched this week only in a grand function at Agra. So they have high hopes pinned on this particular device. It can be called their magnum opus because hi Sarthak, welcome. So we are unboxing Asus Zenfone Zoom. It can be said as the magnum opus device for Asus because they have been working on it since a long time. It's been 1 year since we were hearing some leak specs or things about this particular device. But it is only this week that they finally launched Asus Zenfone Zoom in a grand function at Agra. So this is the box, and I have already opened the box earlier at the event, so this is not exactly the sealed box which you are viewing over here, but nevertheless. So guys, this is the Asus Zenfone Zoom. Pretty good looking, and yeah, this is what this phone is all about. This awesome rear camera, which is a 13 megapixel camera, but which comes with Hoa lens, which is a Japanese company and is known for its lenses in DSLR cameras. So Asus is pitching is at a smartphone plus a DSLR camera. That's why they have priced it at rupees around 37,000 INR. So before that, let me just show you the inbox contents, and they have packed in quite a few things. So this is the earphone. Hopefully you can watch it. I'll just unpack it, and alright, so these are the black earphones for your black device, and these guys, I'll just bring it closer to the camera. Hopefully you can see this. These are in-ear earphones from Zenfone Max, in the Zenfone Max box. Apart from that, in the package they have also included a pair of these earphone cuffs, so that if you manage to lose them, you already have a couple of pairs, so that is a good thing. Now this is a 2-pin charger, and the designing is such that whenever you plug into the port, so you won't have to worry whether the pins loosen up, because usually 2-pin chargers loosen up, and that's the last thing you want. And this is a USB cable. I just hope it is long enough, because a long cable comes in handy whenever you want to place your device safely while plugging it into the port. So yeah, it's pretty long. It's around 1 meter, and some manuals we have inside the box. Also, another thing I would like to show you is this leather belt, which you can attach to your phone. So basically they are pitching it as a DSLR camera and a phone, so you have you will easily carry your Zenfone Zoom, because it's slightly bulky guys because of this big Hoa lens which comes with a 10 element. So let's now move on to the device. So basically a full HD display and a 5.5-inch full HD display. Now the best part about this display is that it's Corning Gorilla Glass 4 protected. That is the latest technology guys, and it is virtually scratchless. You won't have any trouble while putting it in your pocket or putting it in your luggage. It's virtually scratchless and quite robust. However, getting a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 panel, breaking a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 panel and then going for a replacement is a costly affair. So I would advise you to go for a tempered glass, or better go for a trinkle glass, because the trinkle glass doesn't break up, the tempered glass breaks up, so you don't have to replace that, and the trinkle glass is thinner. So that was about the display. The back plate, it's a leather black back plate. Hopefully you can see that the sides are metallic. Side bezel is metallic. We have a leather back plate at the back, and it's a fine leather. Looks provide premium looks to the phone. And now this big lens is inside the body. It won't pop out like a digital camera does. So you can zoom in. You can provide a 3x zoom with the camera. I'll show that to you. And so yeah, that's the camera you can see over here. And if you just zoom in, it is showing you 3x zoom, right? So that is what the camera is about. It also got optical image stabilization, which works like a charm. You can record cool videos while on the move, while in your car or while you're jogging. It will stabilize all things, that is cool things. Plus this Asus Pixel Master. There are a lot of features over here. You can capture several images and then join them to make a small GIF animation. You can record time-lapse videos, which are in rage these days. You can do slow-mo videos and panorama shot, low light imaging, normal things. However guys, there is slight backdrop because they are using Intel Atom Z3590 processor. Now that processor is fast, but it's not the complete Z3500 series. It's not too famous for the camera. It's not too good. It's not really compatible with high-end camera lenses. So that is one thing we have to see. Now I clicked on the Agra tour where the phone was unveiled. I clicked few images of Taj Mahal, the great Indian monument, and this is one of the image. Now I don't know how clearly you can watch it on this video. However, I have shown it in a high definition full HD on our YouTube channel, that is Nothing Geek. So do hit subscribe over there. You can follow us on Facebook where I have uploaded all these images. These are raw unedited images. Click from this Asus Zenfone Zoom camera, which comes with CMOS technology, optical image stabilization, and several features. So since you have joined me in this session, let me tell you the camera is decent. It's like any other camera currently with its 13 megapixel capability, but guys, at a price of 37,000, now anyone will want a premium camera since they are pitching it as a camera phone more than a smartphone. So they have released 2 updates since the launch. The launch was last week, and they have released 2 updates. I am yet to go for the second update. So you can see over here, if you can read this, 1 to 4th notification that system update file has been downloaded, and I have to touch. It was 150 MB update. So I'll be updating it. I'll be clicking more images pretty soon from this phone. Now before I end, let me show you some things which are good. The camera is not too good yet, but this is 128 GB of internal storage. Now I can pop in a micro SD card. I can attach a USB OTG too. So just let me do this OTG test right now itself, since we are talking about storage. And I have attached this USB OTG cable. Hopefully you can see that, and see the phone has detected USB OTG. So this gray bar you are seeing, this is showing me the free space in my pen drive. So all the data, all the movies, all the games I have in my pen drive, I can access them via my Zenfone Zoom. So many options to expand storage, but really 128 GB and 112 GB free on the first boot for you as a user. That is simply amazing, guys. Beats the competition. And if I talk about RAM, it's a DDR3 RAM. So they could have put in a DDR4 RAM, but since at the beginning of the video I told you that they have been making it since a long time, and alright, DDR3 is also good. It's slightly less power efficient but decent enough. So 4 GB of total RAM in this phone, out of which at first boot you will get slightly more than 2 GB free. So 2 GB, it's more than enough going by today's standard. I mean, people are managing with 2 GB of phones. I personally have a phone which has 2 GB of RAM, and most of you might also be having a phone with 2 GB of RAM. So for those who have joined us right now, guys, I see Taran, hey, Leo, and Prakrit. Asus is too late now. Yeah, it's late, but like we can't hope that they include the similar lens at a lesser price in their upcoming phones. And we are doing the Asus Zenfone Zoom unboxing, and this is the magnum opus, the most high-end phone in Asus lineup. No, okay, so Prakrit says no point in buying a phone that has older hardware when you have better and newer options. I agree, slightly older hardware, but let me tell you about the processor, man. Hi Alex, thanks for joining. It's Intel Atom Z3590, so that is latest in Intel's Z3500 series, so it's not that old. And now the issue is maybe I have to update it because the N2 benchmark is rejecting. See, I'll show that to you. So install, I'll just download it. It's showing that your device is not compatible with this version of N2 3D benchmark. So hopefully when I update the phone, it will be able to run benchmark. But at the launch, Asus guys told us that it clocks around 7, it's above like 60K on N2 benchmark, which is simply impressive. It's really more than HTC's and Samsung high-end phones, but we have to see. So right now it's rejecting all that stuff. And Corning Gorilla Glass 4 GB of RAM. How is that good, Sarthak? Too costly. Sarthak says too costly. Yeah, so it's costly, but you can say it's a future tech because the Hoya lens they are using in here, it's expensive, guys. It's not that cheap, and the BOM cost of the phone, guys, as we all know, there are several taxes and several other things. But yeah, even I'm not too happy with the pricing. Still, it's like rewarding their engineers on they have been working on this particular device for a lot of time. What Sasha says, what are your views on L1S? Guys, I did a hands-on review of that phone on our YouTube channel, Nothing Geek. You can follow us over there. You can check that video. So in brief, the phone is good. The build quality is really good. This I'm talking about LE1S. So LETV's LE1S got a good build quality. It can record 4K videos. So that is pretty impressive. It got a mirror fingerprint sensor at the back. So even that is pretty impressive. Works smoothly, works 10 out of 10 times. And more importantly, you don't have to swipe your finger in what particular direction on that sensor. So you can swipe it horizontally, vertically, diagonally. So it's a really good phone, guys, if you're looking for a camera phone. However, since the build is metallic, so in my 20 to 30 minutes of usage, it did heat up. So I'll be bringing more on that phone pretty soon. So Prakrit says other competitors like Qualcomm and Samsung homegrown Exynos are far ahead in terms of technology. Hi Ismail, thanks for joining. I agree, man, they are ahead of technology, ahead in terms of technology. But with Intel processors, another factor why the price is high, because if you see about the Zenfone Laser and the Zenfone Max, other phones in the Asus series, I'll show those to you. I have few phones, and so this is the Zenfone Max we are having over here. This is the Zenfone 2 Laser. This is the Moto G Turbo. So all of these phones are having Snapdragon processor, guys. They don't have Intel processor because Intel processor comes at a premier cost, and earlier we saw with Asus Zenfone 5, they launched it at a 10,000 rupees price because they wanted to make a mark in the industry. So, but they were not making much money out of it. But the best thing about Intel processor is that they don't heat up. They are they're less power efficient. They eat up a lot of power, but they don't heat up, and the phone doesn't lag. So that is a good thing. Sarthak is asking me, do you think the price will? No, I don't think the price will drop. They won't drop the price. They'll sell some units, but I think say 3 4 months down the line, if the phone doesn't sell well and at this kind of price it won't, they might phase it out completely and bring it a new, say, Zoom 2 or Zoom, a lighter version of this phone. So that can happen. They can drop the amount of RAM, they can, reduce the screen size, still go for this 10 element HUI lens, which gives you a good camera experience, and they can then drop the price in a new phone. Hi Sasha, thanks for joining. So those guys who have joined now, guys, I'm unboxing Zenfone Zoom. It is the most expensive device which Asus has launched till date, and it's not just in India, they're launching it across Western markets. The US launch is scheduled to happen sometime soon. Another interesting thing which Asus claims that they have tested these side power buttons 250,000 times. Now that is simply amazing if that is a true claim. 250,000 times. Thanks Scourge for joining, and pardon me if I didn't pronounce your name, Scourge.